Welcome back, everybody. Coolbro794 here, and after a while today, we are finally here with our voice GER score attack run. This takes forever. It took me forever to get the run, and because of that, I only got to start recording halfway through. But I figured I really wanted to throw this little bit into the video here. This is just a small demonstration for the people who like to know how the run starts out, because I only got like 2/3 of the actual whole run. Just because I noticed I was really good pace because I was doing really well, and I was like, oh wow, I should probably record this. So you want to see if you can make a box anywhere on the screen? Like, in this demonstration I couldn't because there was no nice and easy pattern. But honestly, what's more important is time. So if you just don't see a box right away, or an easy box, then don't make it. You also want to stagger your stand-up time on purpose, just because, like I'm saying, boxes, that first voice part for JoJo box is very important to get rid of those black panels on the bottom. Yeah, it's just VGER. VGER needs those boxes, so it's like, please make the boxes, prioritize that. Even making 3x3s, unfortunately this run is not possible without the EX sticker unless you have insane god luck, because the boxes made by the EX sticker are so helpful. After that, you just hit VGER, and that's basically the loop. The second VGER is over, you look at the board, see if you can make a box, and then you either make a box or don't. Now on to the real one we have here. I was at 40 mil at 1/3 of the clock, and I went, oh, hello, that's really good. So that is why I started recording here. I have one enhanced box from VoiceGER's EX sticker, and other than the beginning portion I just showed you, the only real thing to mention about this run is that remembering making a 5x5. Superfly guy, I can't remember his name again. I like calling him Superfly guy. If you make a 5x5, then Superfly guy will actually he'll make free intensified panels for you, not enhanced, intensified. I believe I actually screw up this first or the second one. Like I've been saying in all of my VGER runs, if you keep playing for the perfect run, you're never gonna get it. It's just not gonna happen. I think I messed up 2 or 3 of the stand-up times in this run because of boxes or because of unlucky drop downs, stuff like that. But I've still got a 7th world score, and this is normally when I say that, that's like early in the score attack. Maybe I might go down 1 or 2 places if I'm top 10. No, this is just straight up, I am in 7th world right now. The score attack's got, I think it's got about a week left on it, but it's already been on for about a week, so I'm thinking I'm keeping my solid place, maybe going down 1 or 2 spots at most. However, I'm very happy to believe I'm keeping top 10. I think that'd be 2 top 10s in a row, maybe 3. I can't remember. I think I got close to top 10 on one of the last 3. But I've been using VGER every score attack. VGER is so good. He's so good. If the Pitter Patter Pop Discord doesn't think he's S tier, then I'm going to show him a thing or two. Because he is so good. Yeah, this is one of them. As you can see, I got my enhanced bucks. I thought it was fine. And then Superfly guy covered it. So in the second loop, I can't put the panel there. And if any unfortunate drop downs happen, I can't do anything about it. Oh, looking back on it, I didn't even need to cover that panel. That's another thing about VGER, is more the heat of the moment. Yeah, see, I tried to cycle for a second after realizing. But it's like I said, you can't have a perfect run. It's just not going to happen ever. I guess I could have played that one a little better. But again, this is the 7th highest score in the world. Unless you want to judge me, I would like you to show me your higher score. Like, if we got Shar or Ravi in the comment section, alright, that's fair. That's fair. I'll let you judge me, but... Man, VGER is just so infuriating. This is being posted so late, not because I was just, like, lazy to go about it, because it took me this long to get a run this good. I'm just today... when I started playing, 3 runs in a row ended in the first stand-up time. Like I said, why I started recording was because I was on really good pace. I didn't even want to record unless I was on good pace because I thought the run might end in 2 seconds and just make me want to rage. Even though VGER is fun, it's a very kind of like a pendulum going between VGER is fun, VGER is infuriating. It's never really one or the other. Definitely, just to finish off tips and stuff, remember your 3x3s are essential, getting your loops out are essential, as the later stand-up times have higher multipliers and do way more damage. Making a 4x4 is cool, but you gotta make sure you at least get to the final loop, even if you don't make a 4x4. And that's about it for the ROM. Rohan and Yuya, this banner, it's like, I understand it. Okay, people really like Rohan. Yuya's kind of fun. I see motorcycle Rohan videos have gotten kind of popular. Like people who pull them and show off in score attack, because like, oh look, it's Rohan. He's got a funny motorcycle. I understand why people like him. It just, did that really justify a Pitterfest banner? I know people are very happy about voiced Gyatso, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you summon down below if you got anything cool, because obviously it is a Pitterfest banner. You could have gotten voiced part for Jotaro, you could have gotten voiced Diavolo, you could have gotten voiced VGER. People were saying that in my comments. I was a little scared. People were like, I think as my summoning video was premiering, if you haven't seen that already, go check it out. I just give a bit of an overview and do a summon or two. That's 11. Yeah, 11 summons. But it's so people in the chat while it was premiering were going, imagine if he pulls another VGER, and I was just like, I didn't even think of that when I was actually summoning, like before, because obviously a premiere is just like when the video originally comes out. I do premieres just so people get the notification, because sometimes on regular videos, if you just post the video, people don't always get notified of it. But people were in the chat were waiting for my summons. I was like, what if he gets VGER again? Like I said, and I'm like, holy crap, while I was actually doing the summons, bro, if that would have happened, oh my gosh, bro, I would just angry. Like, infuriating that would be to have to go all in for that and then pull a VGER on the 1 in, what is it now? It's got to be at least a 1 in 500. There are 21 Pitterfest limited now. Yeah, it's like, it's almost a 1 in 500 chance. Making the 4x4 in the last loop is very, very good. As you'll see, when I average like 4.5 mil with each VGER time, this one here is going to be 6.5 mil. Free 2 mil on your score just because your 3x3 became a 4x4. It's a lot of free damage. That's why VGER is so good. I'm telling you. It's not super consistent. You can get unlucky. Like I said again, I mess up 1 or 2 of the VGER things. I'm not going to deny it. If you watch the whole video, you'll see it and go, oh, this isn't a perfect run. Because there actually is a score above me. 2 scores above me with VGER. One I don't understand. Someone used VGER with Abakio. I just don't get it. Maybe like he copies his enhanced boxes or something with Abakio's skill? I had no idea. I really hope whoever that is could like let people know, or if someone knows in the comment section, you could let me know down there. Because I'm curious, because I have level 80 voiced Abakio. Yeah, that's the score I could get up to. But obviously, my voice part for Jotaro is only level 60. I would be doing even more if he was level 80, a lot more. Level 80 is very good. I'm never going to stop being avid about that. Level 80 on a unit makes them so many more times better. Oh yeah, this was the other loop I messed up. So after this, I think I do all my loops correctly. That was the other one. But yeah, I mean, I have both of them level 80. There's one person above me, I believe, who's using the exact same team, and he got like 10 million more. That's justified. I screwed up those 2 VGER times. I think I have 2 VGER uses left at the end of the run. Like, it is totally possible. I think if voice part for Jotaro is level 80, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not 100%. But you guys see how voiced Kakyoin and voiced Vanilla Ice are at the top of the leaderboard? They might be able to get up there, maybe. Like, that 160 mil, it could be possible, but I'm not very confident in that one. Because this board is so restricted with block panels and stuff, it's very hard to do well with VGER and that kind of thing. So I think, unfortunately, voiced Vanilla Ice and voiced GER are going to, not voiced GER, and Glasses Kakyoin are going to take the #1 spot, and the run's so much easier than VGER's, which sucks. It also sucks that they both have to be level 80 for you to get the top scores. It's like, it's not like this team where if you do really, really well with VGER, like I'm in top 10 with my level 60 voice part for Jotaro. Like, VGER's partner doesn't have to be max level. It's just VGER, you need the EX ticker. But with voiced Vanilla Ice, you got 2 units which are not Pitterfest units, keep in mind. Like, voice GER and voice part for Jotaro, you always have a chance to get again on a Pitterfest banner. Nope, not them. You have to summon on their individual banners. Like, you had to go for level 80 voiced ice on his non-discount banner where he shared his featured rate with Iggy. Like, voiced Iggy. The really, really bad unit. Whoever level 80 voiced vanilla ice has to just be in pain right now, because that was not a good banner. Oh my, that was like an easy skip unless you're like a super whale, because obviously voiced vanilla ice is good exclusively with Glasses Kakyoin. So if you wanted him, okay, there you go. It's just, again, VGER's gotta be S tier. If the Pitter Patter Pup Discord doesn't realize that by now, then they're on something. Cause like, I mean, he's 3 spots in top 10, and he's been top 10 in every score attack since he came out. He was boosted for the first one, so that makes more sense. He was number 1 for the first one. Next one came out, he was still top 10. This one came out with all these block panels everywhere, he's still top 10. He's just a good unit. I'm very happy I level 80'd him, because it is very cool to be able to run VGER like this and still get to, as you guys know, even though most people would probably ridicule me for saying this, Voice Part for JoJo is probably just kind of all of that together is why I like it, because like you can use him all the time. His voice lines get really annoying if you play him so much, but then you stop playing for a little bit and you go back and you're like, oh yeah, it's V4taro. He goes ora ora ora. It's very fun to use. Which is this placement on the tier list. I don't understand. I'm just gonna advocate for VGER's spot. I'm gonna advocate for Voice Part for JoJo's spot. I think VGER deserves to be an S tier. Only bottom of S tier though, because he only has one solid partner. A Bakio this score attack, again, I don't understand. I really hope that whoever does that run will like show people, or like if anybody knows down in the comments, let me know. But like, it's just, yeah, that Abakio score, I don't know, a little bit higher than me in top 10. But what I'm saying is, like, unit synergy should be accounted for. It's just like, I mean, first I don't understand why VGER isn't higher. They put him on the tier list. They separated, well, because they separated the tier list into supports and like main damage units, based for like, you know, oh, how good are they? Oh yeah, and this is the second loop I messed up, by the way, that I've been talking about. So from here on out, we're going good. We're going good. But like, main DPS, my VGER times, while V4taro could be level 80 instead of level 60, my cheers could be better, is averaging 4.5 mil of skill use. How is that not S tier? How is that not really good for main damage? Like, you know, what the words mean. Damage. If it's based solely on how much damage he's doing, of course he's really good. Like, it's just the fact that you can use him every single time. And then Voice Part for JoJo, you have to account synergy. If VGER only has 1 or 2 partners and he's S tier, and V4taro might not be able to get the same scores without them on the side, but he works with everybody. I think people should understand it is very clear that if you're making a new account, want to know one unit you should specifically look out for, it is Voice Part for JoTaro. No matter like what GRs you have, almost all of the GRs in the game, apart from maybe 1 or 2, which are limited, by the way, like Voice Vanilla Ice or Naranchan Fugo, pretty much all the non-limited units except for regular Vanilla Ice work really well with him, because he works well with everybody. It's not hard to understand that Voice Part for JoJo is just the ticket to top 100 unless you have a specified team. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie. But level 80 voiced Kakyoin, the glasses one, and level 80 voiced Vanilla Ice are a better team than most of the V4taro teams, at least for the like last 2 score attacks, because of like boosted and all that. But like, you need to have them both level 80 to get top scores. I think I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure Vanilla Ice needs his level 80. I know he needs skill 4 or 5 at least. Which that kind of sucks. I understand if you're using him to get a top score, you'd have him there, but it sucks that he's not even usable unless he's that skill level. So keep in mind if you're making a new account, I got voiced Vanilla Ice. Well, you have to have voiced Kakyoin, and you have to have voiced Vanilla Ice at skill 4 at least for him to be usable with that singular unit. Like, I don't know. I'll probably make my own tier list sometime for a subscriber special. Although I would rather Not really, I would rather. I still want to make it clear that the one I'm going to do will be the beginner's guide. Definitely the beginner's guide is going to be my 1,000 subscriber special, just because, again, like I said, I want to gain a little bit of a better footing. The views of my videos haven't been increasing exponentially, but I can tell as my subscriber count goes up, my average has been going up. I think if you would have checked 2 months ago, my average views per video was like 500 to 700, and now, if you check now, YouTube says it's like 700 to 950. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're growing quite nicely. Maybe we could even. This is kind of outrageous, but maybe we could even pass Dimes before he comes back, because he announced his comeback. But it's like, kind of still going strong though. You never know. If it wasn't very evident from this my video, my ego is kind of big. I have a lot of fun playing this game, put a lot of dedication into it. I like being able to brag about the thing I put a lot of dedication into, you know? Oh, and I wanted to say, yeah, apologies for not uploading so often, just because I understand why Dimes just, like, couldn't keep up with it anymore because of school. I just can't find the time to have videos. It's like, it sucks. I mean, that's really all there is to say about it. I forget if I've already said this, but I had the Abakio and voice part for JoJo, not Abakio, like Bucciarati and Abakio, of course, my favorite unit. But yeah, just preparing for finals is hard. I will definitely be making sure that I start keeping up the consistency in June. It also doesn't help that there's not a lot to make content on for Pitter Patter Pop aside from Score Attack. Like I could do a bingo guide. I didn't even think of that. I forgot. There's a new bingo on. Like, I haven't had a lot of time to play the game. I kind of forgot there was a new bingo on. Okay, I can make a bingo guide. I can upload that run, and hopefully by then there'll be new news to like make other content on. Just getting ready for the next event. Because kind of just like from what the game's been releasing since 2.5, that's all there's really been. Before, like I said, I can make bingo guides or like formidable enemy guides, stuff like that, like free-to-play clears, stuff, just like general things people want to see. But then it's like, wait. And but yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Thinking about it, I guess I could just, if I actually have time to make content, don't really know what to make it on, I could start up the unit reviews again. I did one unit review ever, and people really liked it. Oh, you know, okay, sure. Dimes did unit reviews. I get a lot of my inspiration from him. The majority of my inspiration, because obviously all of us like runner-ups come from watching somebody. Like I Am Void comes from watching Hiro Yui. I remember Diablo's top tier, who is gearing his channel a different way now, came from watching someone else and said, I want to be like him. So we all kind of derive our inspiration from someone. It mainly comes from the Truth VT though, who is the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle guy. I like that you can just go to him, and if you want to find anything, and like anything, like any like decent unit, you want to know if they're good or you want to see how much damage they do, like that kind of thing, you can just go there. Like there's the central, there's all the news like right as it comes out. Like if something gets revealed like in a leak in some like little corner that no one sees, he'll have information up about it in like 2 hours. Like, oh, okay, I can just wake up in the morning and see the new stuff. Like, it just lets you know what's going on. That's why I really like doing my news videos, because I have so much experience playing the game, I can elaborate on what I think is going to be next. A lot of my predictions, I think actually might be maybe all of them, except for like how good units are, because obviously they're unit first looks, you have to take them with a grain of salt. Except for like how good units are, I've been pretty much right about everything. The only thing I haven't been exactly right about is I keep saying V4taro is going to come back. He technically has. He keeps coming back on Pitterfest banners, but I really thought they were going to make him featured. I guess putting him on a Pitterfest banner is his way of making him come back and kind of scamming. I mean, who's really shocked though? It's more like just, you know, voice part for JoJo. Oh, best unit in the game. At least I think he is again. It's, because the Pitter Patter Pop Discord, the official one's tier list is based off of like raw damage. They don't consider him to be high tier because his time stop alone doesn't do enough. I mean, okay. Oh, sorry, I got off track. It's just more like, man, Bandai thinks, huh? V4taro's not coming back, so if you want him, you have to either wait for another 100,000 years for a rerun of him where he's featured, or just 1 in 500 chance on a freaking Bitterfest banner. Yeah, I do like Bitterfest banners, but I don't like if they never bring the units back otherwise. Like, Voice Ghiaccio's chilling in here. It's like people wanted him. He's like, oh, he's featured. We'll summon right now because he's featured. He came back. But, like, when are we going to see Voice Diablo is featured again? When are we going to see Voice Part 4 JoJo featured again? There's already people saying they either wish they had someone for VGER or missed VGER. Because they see stuff like my videos or just the leaderboards and go, oh darn, he's really good. I wish I had him. What? He's always on a Bitterfest banner, but it's just their stupid way of going about it. There is a different tactic I use towards the end here. I mean, it is the end, but towards the end is in the last time I use VGER in this run, which I will explain when it comes up as we are approaching the end. For improvement and all that stuff, again, like I said, my V4taro is only level 60, he can go to level 80. My cheer damage is average about 4,000, which is pretty good, but it could be better. Other things, just like, oh, I screwed up 2 of my VGER times, and to end the run with 2 of them left. So basically, that's like another, what, 20 million? Yeah, just about another 20 million. Like, you're thinking about just kind of like average, like if I make one 4x4 in all those loops, but like at least finish them, that's another freaking 20 mil on the score. That's pretty darn close to number 1. And I think, I just, unfortunately, well, VCAC voiced Ice will be definitely taking the win this score attack, because adding 20 mil to my score, I mean, again, with the V4taro and the cheers, but I don't think it'll add an extra 30 million to make sure it's number 1. But VGER, my conclusion is VGER is really good. The Discord considers level 80, and when you have VGER's AX sticker, oh my god, you can see why I went just wild with getting gems, which is not a normal thing for me to do. I really value my money. I don't like going super whale for units, but when I saw VGER and when I had him level 70, I was like, that's the unit I have to have level 80 right now. He must be level 80. I don't know. It's exciting because I called it and I put a lot of money into it, so it's nice that the unit I put a lot of money into ended up being really good. This here is where I use it. I recognize because there's 3 seconds left. Don't forget. In VGER's time, it slowly goes by at the end of every stand-up, just like how normal stand-up time works, so it actually eats about a second-year clock during the whole VGER time. So I end up opting to use Part 4 JoJo because I don't think I'll be able to get another use of VGER, and all stand-up time damage is increased, like matching, well obviously you can't match in stand-up time, but, oh kind of, you can do it with regular V4taro. But like his erase and all that stuff does more. It does a lot more than it normally would. Like I think it's like double. And in the end, because I'm so excited that I got a, top 10 in the world score, the best you can be in the ranking system, I kind of just failed the last couple matches there. Did that, but it doesn't matter much in your score. And there you go, 113 mil on the score attack where boxes are required because he hates you. Because Superfly Guy just hates you this score attack. And that will be it for me. I don't want to play this ever again. I will probably be finishing all the events on JoJo and then doing nothing but AFK grind. I don't even want to touch score attack anymore. My soul has been taken from my body. As you can see, that guy in third is level 66. He probably re-rolled to have high level VGER, high level V4taro with the X sticker and stuff. And that guy with Abakio, again, if you know what the Abakio guy is doing, please let me know. I want to know. But I am pretty darn happy with that 7th world score. Alright guys, that'll be it for today. Please make sure to like and subscribe down below. It means a lot. Appreciate the support. We're getting really close to 1K, way faster than I thought we would. Making that moolah, getting to do more summons, providing more videos because I have more units and high level, with all that good stuff. Over there on the left, you can check out a recommended video or another one like this one. And I'll see you later.